my true self, embracing everything that makes me Asia and everything that I've been through in life, and just truly clinging to me.
Great. What is one thing you look forward to during your reign?
Living in New York and competing at Miss Universe. I think I'm looking forward to everything because this is truly a dream that so many people have, and I was fortunate enough to make it come true. So I'm looking forward to everything that is to come on this journey.
Great. You are the fourth woman of color in the last 5 years in history of Miss USA. How does it feel to be breaking so many barriers?
It truly feels amazing. I was saying I don't really know how to react. It's all just so incredible. I was the first Miss Black Miss Mississippi USA, and now I'm the first Miss Mississippi USA to win Miss USA. It's just one thing right after the other. It's overwhelming, but it's truly an honor.
Great. If given a chance to be in the top two at Miss Universe, who do you want to share the stage with?
Now, that's a hard question. I don't want to exclude anyone. I mean, I know there's only one option or one person, one space. Um, Do I have to choose?
No. We'll move on. How do you think COVID affected the pageant this year?
I think it affected it drastically. I know people were concerned that it wouldn't be able to happen, but here we are, and we've gotten through this very safely, very cautiously. I will say everyone has worked so diligently to make this happen, and I'm so grateful. And it's been a fun experience, even through COVID.
Great. How does it feel to be the first Miss USA to wear the new Mawad crown?
It's pretty incredible. I can't believe it's on my head. I'm terrified of it falling off, so I think there's 1,000 pins on it. But I mean, it's amazing. It just fits so perfectly, and I would just live in it if I could.
What type of impact do you want to have during your reign?
A powerful one. I want to make sure that we continue to fight for justice, and I want to make sure that we continue to fight for what's right and continue making these lasting impacts throughout 2020 and to continue on throughout the rest of forever.
And going off of that, how will you, as a national title holder, be the best representative of the Miss Universe organization when it comes to dealing with social injustice issues such as racism, xenophobia, homophobia, etc., that so many Americans face daily?
It's all about doing what's right, having this moral compass, and making sure that you stand up for what's right. I think that's why we've made such great strides in 2020 because people are being bold. They're speaking up and they're speaking out, and we're no longer taking these negative things and sweeping them under the rug. We're bringing them to the surface and actually doing something about them. And I hope to continue doing that.
So, can you tell us a little bit about the Love Letter Project?
I started Love Letters as a way to keep the family bond with inmates and their loved ones at home. We donate stationery and stamps so that they have the means to do so. So many people don't have the money on their books in order to get the stationery and stamps, and that's something that can be easily provided in order to keep a strong family bond and make a massive difference.
Great. What is the first thing you want to do in your new home of New York City?
Well, just breathe. I would truly be grateful just to be there, to be present in that moment, take a deep breath, and just soak it all in because I know a year flies by so fast, and I just don't want to blink. I don't want to miss a moment of it.
Great. What does representation matters mean to you in this year of 2020?
It means a lot. I think that representation can mean a number of different things for different people, but for me, it just means staying strong in who you are and not taking anything from anyone. I know that's a very bold statement, but it's so true. I think it relates to everyone. People have issues that they deal with. I've dealt with racism. I've dealt with bullying from having an incarcerated parent. And I think it's important that we just represent who we are and stand strong in that.
Which Miss USA has inspired you the most and why?
Oh man, I think it's a combination of several of them. They've all had different stances and they've all done incredible but different things throughout their reigns. And I mean, Chesley has dealt with this nearly 2-year reign, and all of the challenges of 2020, yet done it so gracefully and made such a massive impact. And then Sarah Rose has the sweetest heart, and she truly impacted me when I met her. I could go on and on and on. They each left a mark in my heart.
That's great. What message would you give to a child of someone who is incarcerated?
Don't let this harsh circumstance define you or your future. You are so much bigger than this, and the hardships that we face strengthen us for what lies ahead. Let this be a stepping stone on your journey. Don't let it hinder you from chasing after your wildest dreams. I didn't let it stop me.
Great. What do you think the crown means to little girls and women from your state that look like you and were you?
I think it serves as an example and a sense of hope. They see someone that looks like them, they see someone that's from where they're from, and it gives them the sense of, I can do that too. And it just serves as an example and a testimony to show that you can do anything you set your mind to, especially when you have an example to follow.
How will you use your platform to empower unity and dismantle systemic oppression?
Our prison systems are quite corrupt, and that's something that I've been working to help improve. I mean, it takes one step at a time. It's a slow process, but any progress is good. And so I'll continue working within this area and continue hoping to make improvements and continue fighting for justice for people who are wrongfully convicted or who don't deserve to be behind bars. I think that this should be a fair fight, and it isn't.
Great. Do we have any more questions? Someone saying you have very big shoes to fill.
Definitely.
All right, I think that's all we got.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Woo!